All right, sup guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Trice Too Easy. We're going to go ahead and dive into this NBA slate. We'll look at the charts, the matchups, the trends, the discrepancies, and hopefully we crack these folks. Guys, if you would like to join my sports community and Discord server, it's in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. $10, we're in there all day, every day. We talk sports, we share slips, we have fun, we crack these folks. And if you want access to exclusive viewer perks, tools I use daily like Smart Stake, like Outlier, you'll find those in the pinned comment and description as well, along with sponsors, deposit matches for my community, things like that. Okay, guys, we'll get right into it. Gonna do a full show. We'll review yesterday, bad beat, big winner, player props. Then we'll look at we'll use Smart Stake's sharp money tool to see where the money's going, and then we will dissect this slate, get a bag, and crack these folks. Guys, before we get into the review of yesterday, I just want to say, man, the NFL is so corrupt. The NFL is so blatantly rigged. This shit is becoming a WWE. I'm losing all trust and faith in the sport. Like, when I watch baseball, I know there's rigging going on in every sports. I know that crime families, the mob, refs, players, coaches, everyone is to some extent probably getting some extra money on the side. But when I watch baseball, at least I feel like they're competing and the games kind of make sense. When things go wrong, it makes sense. Even when I watch basketball, yes, it's blatantly obvious when like James Harden has 20 points at half and then never scores again the whole second half in a close game. Yes, that's obvious. But by far and large, and sometimes they'll be dribbling down the court and just throw the fucking ball away. And it's like, okay, bro, we see what's going on. Get your little money on the side. I get it. But with football, it's so blatant. It's like the whole product as a whole is rigged to the point I'm like, man, I can't even watch this shit. Like, the things we see in the NFL, it's like so hard to even take it serious. Like, my day started off that 9 a.m. game watching the Dolphins coach Mike with 50 seconds left in the game. The Commanders have no timeouts. They're on the 1 yard line. It's 4th and 1. The Commanders have no timeouts. And again, they are on the 1 yard line. They kick a field goal, they cover the 2.5 spread, and they win the game. It's over. The only way they don't win is if the opposing team, who has scored 13 points all game, drives all the way down the field 70, 80 yards in 50 seconds with no timeouts and a backup QB in. Like, it's ridiculous. You never don't kick the field goal and go up 3 there ever. If anything, they might tie it and take it to overtime, which is what happens if you don't get the conversion anyways. There is no logical reason on earth to ever not just kick the field goal and end the game. There's no I'm not trying to hear, oh, he's just a bad coach. Oh, he just doesn't know what he's doing. Bullshit. He's an NFL coach. Yes, he does know what he's doing. And no, he's not an idiot. He's bought. It's blatant. It's like so many of these games and the coach decisions and the play calls, like, what are you doing? How often do the Ravens have fucking Derrick Henry, 6'8", fucking 500 pounds? He can't be stopped, and it's 2nd and 2 on the 2nd and goal. They're on the 2 yard line. Pass the ball. 3rd and 2 on the yard line. Pass the ball. 4th, pass the ball. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This shit, the NFL is becoming such an awful product to watch. The whole thing just feels like the WWE. The whole thing feels fake. I'm never watching and thinking like, man, these boys are competing. I feel that way with the NBA. Even though we know what's going on, I still feel like, man, this is a good game. This is a good product. They're trying. Sure, somebody's probably doing something janky, but by far and large, they're trying. And when I watch the MLB, I think that's the least rigged sport there is. I think that's the least corrupt sport there is. Even when I watch that, I'm like, man, these guys are competing. These boys want to win the game. They getting hyped. I watch football. I'm just like, man, this shit, I just can't take it serious. I'm losing my trust in the sport, the product as a whole. I don't feel like it's just 2 teams competing and 2 coaches competing their best to truly win. I think they're competing to make it as entertaining as possible. And that's why I'm starting to not like it that much. Are y'all feeling that way, or am I just being overly dramatic? I'm losing my faith in, yeah, these guys are actually 2 teams and 2 coaches, and all the players are actually trying their hardest to win this game. I feel like it's not that. Anyways, to review yesterday, 3 wins, 4 losses. This is wrong. It should be 3 wins, 4 losses. Sorry about that. Regardless, I was 1 bet negative on the NBA yesterday. It is what it is. I didn't have a very good day. Also, football, I think in total I went 9 wins, 11 losses. NBA and NFL. That's what my total stats were. As far as the bad beat from yesterday, Absolutely brutal. Trailblazers lost the game in a major upset. That is such a brutal loss. They were minus 210. The most favorited bet on this whole ticket at plus 1,500 odds, and it loses. It's just a very, very, it's a brutal beat. It's pretty bad. Who posted this? This is posted by Skip 3000. That's a tough one, brother. I'm sorry. That's a bad beat. As far as the big winner, this was $1 to $31. I know it's only a $1 bet, but that's a 31x. That's big time, especially if his unit size is only $1. He just probably went up to the next bracket. Maybe now he's betting $2 a game instead of $1. That's a 100% increase. Don't get it twisted. This is a big hit. Congratulations. Nice slip. He had the Jazz on there. He had the Mavs on there. Very impressive stuff. I would have never took either of them. So, nice job. I would have probably took the Jazz. I would have never took the Mavs. Very nice bet. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and look at a couple props that I'm like leaning towards today. I at least would suggest taking a look at. I've been doing pretty good with props, even though I don't play them. They're hitting pretty well. First one, Derek Queen, under 20.5 points and rebounds. Why not, guys? The versus OKC, they allowed at least points of any team in the league. Rebounds, they also don't allow many. He's only hit this twice this year, and once it was versus the Trailblazers and once versus Spurs. Outside of that, he hasn't came close. 11 of 13 on the hit rate, and head-to-head, he saw the Thunder once in November. He got 6. He did absolutely jack shit. So, as a center, good luck versus Thunder, and I think he's definitely going under this number. Next, Jamal Sheed, over 10.5 points and assists. Again, the guy's been on fire lately. He's really been in there getting aggressive. His points and assists, he's doing really good as the point guard, man. Coming in and he's doing well. Head-to-head, 100% hit rate versus the Hornets, 16 and 21. The Hornets are very bad versus the point guard too. 22nd in points allowed, 26 in assists allowed. Just a great spot for him to come in and do his thing. He should hit this no problem. Now, and by the way, guys, this is Outlier. It's one of the best sports tools there are. It's amazing. I use it every day. And now we're going to look at where the sharps are putting their money. This is Smart Stakes, Smart Money tool. I use this every day as well. So these are the top plays that big dogs are betting. So this is like people with large pockets are putting their money on these plays. They're banned from like FanDuel, DraftKings, Hard Rocks. This is where I play. And these are the guys on there who kind of originate their own lines. This is where they're putting a lot of their money today. First one, Tyrese Maxey, over 10.5 rebounds and assists. I actually like this play a lot. $2,300 already. By the end of the day, this will be $10,000, but somebody put $2,300 on Tyrese Maxey, over 10.5 rebounds and assists. And guys, these have been hitting at an extremely high rate. Next one, Anthony Edwards, over 32.5 points and assists. $2,200 coming in on that. Massive play. Let me stretch this so you guys can see it. Pause. Here you go. Jaden McDaniels, rebounds, over 4.5, 1.9K. That's a lot. Mitchell Robinson, under 9.5 rebounds, 1.6K. And lastly, Giannis Antetokounmpo, over 18.5 rebounds and assists. I also like this play. 1.3K liquidity. These are massive bets coming in for player props, guys. Massive. Like most books, you can put $250, $500 on a prop. These guys are able to drop thousands on the exchanges, and they're dropping it. So something to take note of. Your typical better's putting $500, $1,000. These guys are up to $2,300, $2,200 on these props. They're putting their money where their mouth is. Okay, guys. So without further ado, enough of the fun stuff. Let's get in. Dissect this slate, get a bag tonight. We need it. And let's crack these folks. First game, Bucks versus the Cavs. Bucks on the road to Cleveland to see the Cavaliers. Getting 7.5 points. Giannis is in there. Sharp money's expecting him to have a big game. I actually agree. I think Giannis dominates tonight. And I don't think the Cavs cover. It's not that I don't like the Cavs. It's not that I don't think that they're a superstar team. But I think that the Bucks keep this game close and competitive. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they win. And it's the one major stat. I hate when you're getting plus points and one team can't stop the three. Cavs cannot stop the three. The Bucks are 4th at shooting the three ball. Cavs are 23rd at defending it. It's never good when you got to cover a big spread and the other team can hit threes and you can't stop the three. I don't like the Cavs to cover this 8.5. I will say it went from plus 113 down to minus 104. So we have seen a price drop since this morning. Money is coming in on the Cavs. If you're going to bet the Cavs, it's a good sign. If you're telling me back in the Bucks, be cautious. The chart's moving away from it. But I think the Bucks cover this. I'm going to be on the Bucks plus 7.5. Next game, Pacers, Pistons. Oh, the poor ass Pacers versus the phenomenal Pistons. Anyways, I'm not backing the Pacers ever. There's just no way in hell I'll ever put money on them. Pistons are one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. Probably second only to the Thunder or the Nuggets. Maybe they're top three. It's them, the Nuggets, and the Thunder, right? Pistons are unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. They're on fire. They're playing too good to fade. Their defense is great. The offense, although it says they're 17th in scoring, yet they're scoring tons every game, and every game's competitive. They have just such a good defense mixed with an above-average offense. Makes them very hard to deal with. Pacers are awful, and the Pistons are fast and scrappy too, just like them. So I don't think the Pacers have any chance. I'm going to take the Pistons minus 10.5. You look at this chart, if you're backing the Pistons, this is a good sign. This is what you like to see. Plus 127 slowly as time went on. Money keeps coming in. The books keep having to drop the price. It's down to 108. That's a good sign. You like to just see slow, steady going down. They're taking most of the money. You want to see the chart moving away from the Pacers. This is a good sign. Give me the Pistons minus 10.5. Next game, Clippers and the 76ers. So Tyronn Lue, we already know he's corrupt. He's gambling. He has ties with the mob. I'm not going to touch. I never, ever go near his plays. I basically have faded him every game this season, and we've cashed almost every time. I did back him once versus the Mavs because I literally had to. I don't even think he could rig that. Today they're versus 76ers. I actually think this total number is way too low. You're getting a 220.5. These defenses aren't great, and even though the Clippers are technically ranked 10, they're really not that good, especially at this one key stat, defending the three. When teams cannot stop threes, the other team can really get a lot of points in. So yeah, they're 10th in stopping scoring, but they're bad at stopping the deep ball. That's what the 76ers do best. They're second in scoring in the league, so even though their defense is good, the 76ers can score on anybody. And on the flip side, the 76ers have no defense, so even though the Clippers' offense isn't great, they can still probably score on the 76ers. 220 is low as shit. I got to be on that over. 76ers minus 5.5. Chart staying pretty stale, dropping a little bit, starting to. So if you're backing the 76ers, pretty good sign. But I think the safe play is just to take the over. Give me the over 220.5. Next game, Hornets, Raptors. Fought with this one for a little bit, guys. Thought about the over. Thought about even taking the Hornets. Ended up on the Raptors minus 8.5. Again, it's just one of my favorite discrepancies. 7th in the three versus a 28 3-point defense. The Raptors defense is very good. I think the Hornets are going to struggle to score and get shots off. It just is what it is. Like, this Raptors defense, super underrated. Very scrappy, very fast. They play hard. They're like the Bulls. The Hornets, on the other hand, they just don't play D at all. It's like they don't even want to be there on defense. I think the Raptors just kind of run up a score. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes well over 238. But I think the Raptors find a way to win by the 8.5. So give me the Raptors on the spread. Heavy lean to the over 238. Chart for the Raptors plus 113 down to about plus 100. Smooth 13 cents over time. That's what you like to see. Good sign if you're backing the Raptors. Next, Knicks and the Heat. I fought with this one. Heat being favored, and I think they're favored for a reason. I decided to back the Heats on the money line, not the spread. I don't like doing them hooks. The Heat's defense is good. They're very fast. They're very scrappy. They're very annoying. I think they're a bad matchup for the Knicks as a team. Heat's offense is also actually very, very good, especially at the three ball when the Knicks cannot stop the three. I just hate this discrepancy. It's just such a bad mismatch. It's been very heavily weighed in on teams who cover spreads and who don't, or teams who win or don't. That 3-point stat is so crucial. That's why I think the Knicks feel janky to bet so often, is because they can't stop the three ball. So teams can hit a few threes in a row on their awful three defense, and it's like, damn, there goes that 9-point lead they had. You're always sweating the Knicks because I hate teams who can't stop the three ball, basically. I think the Heat outpace them, play harder, play stronger, play faster. Unless like the Knicks just are hitting everything, I don't think they can win this game. I think the Heat are the better team. And again, I just never feel good when I bet the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Lakers fan. I like both of those teams a lot. But man, I just don't feel good betting the Knicks. The Heat have been good to me, and I think they're favored for a reason. Highly considered taking the Knicks, but I got to go with my gut here. I'm going to back the Heat straight up on the money line. Chart went 108, went up, has slowly dropped. Now it's down to 113. This is a great sign if you're backing the Heat today. Next game. Thunder and the Pelicans. Guys, I'm fading this game. Look, there's nothing to talk about. It's the worst team versus probably the best team. Like, what do you do? The only team worse than them is the Pacers. Thunder Pelicans, it's a joke of a game. No one wants to watch it. Can the Thunder cover a 17.5? Yes, I'm sure they can. Do I want to have to sweat an 18 fucking point spread in a professional NBA basketball game? No, I do not. It's just not, the juice ain't worth the squeeze here, man. The Thunder probably cover it. If you want to back them, be my guest. If you want to reduce it to like 12, be my guest. I just want no part of this game. It's stupid. We all know who wins. It's just, do they cover that massive spread or not? Chart has dropped a bit, went up, went down, went up, went down. This is also something you never want to see. Going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, they can't figure it out. I hate this game. I want no part of it. It's a fade for me. You guys, I don't even have a lean. Next, Mavs and the Timberwolves. So the Mavs are getting 13.5 versus the Timberwolves. That is a massive spread, and I must say, I think the Mavs have figured it out. I do. God, I can't believe I'm saying it again. I think they're starting to figure it out. I think they're starting to play good basketball. You heard it here first. I think the Mavs are coming alive, and I don't think they should be getting 13.5 points versus the Timberwolves. I just don't. Their scoring offense stat is still terrible, but their defense is very good. Their defense is great, and that offense is starting to come alive. I think they might win tonight. I'm definitely taking them. Give me the Mavs, plus 13.5. Price for the Timberwolves, minus 125, all the way up to minus 108. That is a big-ass red flag if you're backing them Timberwolves. Be cautious. The price is moving against them and towards the Mavs. Be careful. Next game, Bulls and the Nuggets. This will be the final game of the night. And once again, guys, I'm torn. I faded the Nuggets the other night versus the Timberwolves. Got cooked. Nuggets busted their ass. Once again, it's like the Bulls have been so good to me. They are one of my favorite teams to watch right now. They just play fast and hard and shoot threes, and they're just fun to watch. But these Nuggets, they stop the three. They stop all shots. They have the best defense and the best offense in all of basketball. 50, number 1-0. They can't be stopped. But should any team, and I mean any team, get 14.5 points versus the Bulls? Bulls are spread. I get it. They're 6-6. They cover these spreads, man. They're in every game. Every game for the Bulls feels winnable. I cannot not bet the Bulls at 14.5. I just can't. I'm going to be on the Bulls plus 14.5. Chart is pretty stagnant. It's went up, it's went down, but it's going to be back around that minus 101. So there's no real chart movement to talk about. Got to go with your gut here. I don't think there's any team in the league who should get 14.5 versus these Bulls in the current way they're playing. So I'm going to be on the Bulls plus 14.5. That's all for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. NFL Monday Night Football be out later. Let's get a bag. Let's crack these folks.